technical difficulty. Yeah, most Dusty knows what's really going on. Freddy, Kelly7, Toy Soja, Goliath Gruber unfortunately knows what's going on. He's a goof though. And then so many more. We got Sloppy Heads. He knows what's about to go on. So many others. I can't think of cool people right now. Why? I only came up with a couple trolls there. The cool people were in the front. I named you, but then it went downhill quick, didn't it? Yeah! And I'm running out of names. What's his name? Wait, where have you been? Where are you not watching my feet streams right now? I haven't made any. That's why. Elijah, Mia Hira, where have you been? Are you okay? Did they get you? You take any boosters, buddy? What's up, guys? I don't know what happened there. I think we lost power or something, but the lights stayed on. It was weird. I have no idea, though. I'm back. How you doing? So you got purple yams in purple water, yellow corn in yellow water. We got purple onions. We have orange carrots. I'm going to be pooping rainbows tomorrow. Or in 9 hours, 12, 9, 10, 12 hours, you know? Wow. Some really nice looking corn. I did these are purple yams. I'm going to put these in the oven. Or, yeah, I'm going to drain the water, throw these in the oven on the parchment with the rutabagas and the alfalfas and the Twitch Connors, everyone. Is anyone going to TwitchCon? You probably can't get hard. You know what I'm saying? Probably gotten any, bud. So. I look damn good for my age, but I take care of myself. I take damn good care of myself, you know what I mean? I look around and I see the other dudes and how you're not, right? And then I'm like, I don't even say like, oh, that's why I'm better looking, or that's why I'm smarter, that's why I'm stronger, or that's just why I don't look like an old bag of shit like you do. I literally just think, I wonder why they continue to eat that shitty food. And it puzzles me. Like it's I don't realize how smart I am, how long I've been in this way is decades. So I learned, I'm self-taught. This wasn't something where I was instilled, oh, my family forced it down me. No, quite the opposite. So that's the remarkableness of it all, is I'm self-taught and I went on to teach others. So what's inside of me is a bright and shining light that cannot be dimmed even by anything who dares to quell it, right? So that's how I got to where I am. If you ever want to get somewhere, you have to do the same thing I just said. Rewind it 4 minutes, go 4 minutes back, go 4 minutes, 20 seconds back. Do yourself a favor, write down each word I said, and then say them aloud. You'll learn. I will influence you properly. Quick, pull my finger. Now. Wait, now. Now. No, stop. Whoever, you're dirty. Whoever did that at the end, I said stop and you still pulled a little bit. I had to clench down, bite down for the last 3 teeth I got back there. What are you doing? Do you want me to ban you? Never again. When I say stop, you gotta stop everything. The show could be over forever. You know what I mean? Don't make it so. Now, like if the wife finds out any of this, we're all in a lot of trouble. You understand? The carrots need about 54 minutes, the damn oven says. That can't be right. The timer is for when me and my wife gotta hang out. It has nothing to do with the carrots. So I have a conflicting timer. I must adjust. Do I cancel? Or do I adjust? Is it a straight cancel? Do you timer off? Do you minute down? Oh, option. I want to insta timer off. Start fresh. Hit 14 minutes on the carrots for a turn sign. Let's push it. 14. Oh, dirty dog. I hit the timer set. We're up to 10, 11, 12, 14. Swinging it. Hammer time. Checking. We're going to turn the oven up. Ooh, smells like peaches and mustard. That is one combo I can't get enough of. For pity, we're going to hit this button like a Jetson, like Mr. George himself. No, not the foreman. He was a boss, let me tell you. If he kept anything lean and mean on me, it was me, you know? I would have been huge. Like, I'd have been Brick Wall, but I'd have been also like a linebacker, you know what I mean? Like the big dude, like as tall as I was, I would have been leant forward too, because I would have been like a baller, like the big guys, right? But no, I went Chris Wallaby, I think, is a good. Is he a linebacker? Was he? We have to check this. I have met him several times. Let's see, leave it there. Cool guy. I mean, who hasn't met Chris Wallaby? Do you ever? You've never left the house then. Chris Wallaby was a linebacker for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, yeah? Oh no, not even close. What? Is this the right guy? Oh, he was born. Okay. What year did he retire? Why do I feel it was like 96? Ooh. In 1981, Chris Wallaby was selected 4th overall in the CFL. So this is starting to make sense. So, wait, there was a team called the Montreal Alouettes? No. No, there wasn't. When did the Montreal Alouettes form a CFL football team? 1946? I'm not from here. Oh, that's not cool. Oh, what? What? No. Okay, said too much.
Not cool. What in the hell? That looks like the the symbol for the Washington team. What is the name of the NFL Washington team? Commanders. That looks identical to the Commanders logo. Get out of here. Show me pictures of the inaugural Washington Commanders jerseys. Oh my god, it's not even close. Wait, no, still. Well, there's a white one. And there is some form of orangey red. Not close though. I got my team wrong. This is another NFL team. Brady played for, I'm just gonna name it Patriots. This is the Patriots. Show me the inaugural Patriots jersey. I just am not good with. Well, I mean, what is this one? The England Patriots Damian Harris jersey. So the right. Actually, no. The Patriots jersey is the right one, though. Right when I looked at the New England Patriots jerseys inaugural. Okay, so it's not the okay. I can't find that. Who's what? Who's a famous CFL football player from the Montreal Alouettes? What? Scott Flory? Oh no, you're not. And it was 1999 to 2013. 99. That would have been the year I quit caring for sure about. And like I knew about them. No, I was betting on them. What in the hell? Scott Flory thrived for 15. Of course, 15. How else would you guys ever squeak someone in there if it wasn't like, oh no, this guy's been here forever and you never heard of him? He won the Grey Cup 3 times. Gene Gaines participated in 217. Wait a second. This is a name of somebody. Hang on a sec. I'm going to screenshot this. American football player. I swear the name Gene Gaines is from Ed Gaines. That's what it is. Creepy ass things out there. Alright, I'm a little bit. But in Montreal Alouettes, maybe I barely remember. They're not very good, eh? There's 6 teams back then, or maybe less. There's only 3 teams. In all of their life, they only won 3 Grey Cups. How long have we been playing sports in Canada? Like, everyone's like, oh, the world's like 42. I just quickly got to ask this question. Here, let's just ask a question. How long has the CFL been in Canada? If it says 1486, then, that's been a while. You know what I mean? Well, where's all our sports that we've had for... Anyway, let's see. Since 1958. Wait a second. The CFL's direct predecessor, Canadian Football Council, was formed in 1956. And the league officially became Canadian Football League, CFL, in January 1958. Alright, well, I'm just making corn here, and I've got water in a filter. The corn's organic, these are shallots, this is a garlic. I'm actually gonna skip the garlic right now. I'm gonna skip the teriyaki. That goes in the fridge. We're done. I'm good. I'm gonna go hang out with my wife and be happy. Oh, I have my purple yams. I gotta add a few things to this quickly. I'll tell you about what it is. May as well make you a nice meal. I'd like to figure out a way to help everybody. You know what I mean? And I don't mean this in like a. I mean, like, how could we make sure everybody's cool? How do you do that? These we use with the broccoli, which is here. And we'll use this beautiful head of broccoli, or I don't know what the heck you want to call this, but we'll use this broccoli here. The remainder. I used a really big piece on another episode or two ago. I have a sauce here. We'll put this away. I'm gonna wash and clean and the backsplashes and sanitize everything. Just scrub all the granite down. I'm gonna show you a new device for cleaning. It's very cool and a time saver. And if you're, let's say you're not strong, or if you're hurt, injured like me sometimes, and you don't want to scrub very hard because you're just gonna keep re-injuring or further hurting yourself. All you gotta do is use tools that do the work for you, in a sense. Like, you still man the tool and guide it, but the tool is going to do the hard labor, right? So I wish there was a way for people to be relieved of the hard labor entirely. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, so there's machines for hauling rocks, right? Instead of making 17 trips with your small trailer and your, fairly big truck, or your small truck that might or may not need repairs as is, when it's done after taking those 17, hauling all the rocks, it might need repairs in some manner, or you've loosened a lot of nuts and bolts and made it less safe for next year on the highway when you need it most, right? To be sturdy and solid. You got to look at the facts that one big truck, could have been brought in, but you couldn't afford it, right? You couldn't afford to pay for the delivery of your 1,000 yards of rocks to fill your farm ditch, so your culverts along 60 miles of your community's ditches, you know what I mean? So you could stop erosion and help with drainage, okay? And it just dumps a bit every so often, and then you use a bobcat or something, a loader, and push it in, excavator, something, pushes it in along the way and drives down, pushes them in place, packs them in nice, you know what I mean? Now you have to go in the ditch and roll them down, or whatever it is, use a shovel, pry them down, whatever it is, right? It's unsafe, it's time consuming. It could have got done in 10 seconds by 2 people. Instead it takes 40 men 2 months. And it's a crappy job, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's always crappy, I'm saying it's a lot better to use the right tool for the job. And this work smarter, not harder, comes to mind when talking about this. So I like tools and machines. I believe they are a necessity for jobs where you don't have 6 months or 2 years to do this, right? Some stuff I enjoy doing by hand because I don't have a timeline, right? But when you go to work for someone else or yourself, and the person wants this done by Sunday morning, and it's Friday night, and your back is sore, and the only way you get that money is if you start now and work through the night, Saturday morning, Sunday. You gotta hire people, so you gotta sleep, right? So it costs you money, make less money, and you need machines in order to even take the job. You need truckloads of rocks dumped instead of your small trailers. There's 3 of you, need 100 yards of stone across 6 properties down the block, you know what I mean? Good luck trying to do that with three trucks and 3 trailers. These carrots are a minute 30 up. Oh my god. It's like I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop it. Not because I'm worried. I'm leaving them in there. They're gonna gurgle bubble till their heart's content. I won't even have to look at them. But what I'd like to do is slap my corn in there, like right now. So there's nothing. You can't make it bad. This is something different. And it's sweet too. We're not going with the sun. But what I want to do is get this corn in there right now. Oh, it's happening. Oh, we done it. But the corn now sits one there and one here, and my wife can pick which one she wants. Ow. But I'll tell you this, it don't matter. Those are looking hot. Oh, we can put the purple yams in there too. What am I thinking, bro? We can actually just chuck this stuff in there as long as there's no water. Nope. What you do is you leave it, it's called indirect heat. You take the pot where the water is and you place it to the left. Like so, you put the water on the left and then the heat you slide over just over the corner of the left with all the yams placed to the right, topped up on each other. And just pull it back slowly every couple of minutes. You don't dry out the pot or anything, but it really gets rid of the water. All the water's gone. Here, I can actually show you that too, right here. Perfectly, and the pot's not smoked or nothing on the bottom. It's easy. Like this will come. I'll get all this off in seconds. This is boiled, slow boiled. You want to see this? Check this out. Look at the carrots, corn, with that topping right there. Smeared it on both. I can't put that in there too long. It's expensive. I mean, it's all I can afford, but it's like a 3-year-old phone. But it's with a nice phone that I'm using today. Very expensive at the time when it was made. Now not so much. But it's my phone. I love it. Mine and my wife's. If my mom needed a phone, she could have this one. I took care of this phone. I just can't play video games on this phone. I have no idea. I don't even care. This phone is my live streaming phone, and it's the way it stays. I don't need to use it as live streaming. I could also use it as just a documenting device, for videos on the road, which is what I do sometimes because it doesn't have internet. No SIM card. It's just the phone. And it's just like an I don't know what you call those things. Not an iPod, yeah. iPod. It's like an iPod, but better. It's bigger screen. I don't even know if fucking iPods exist, but iPods are pretty cool. And I think the way that they have internet, well, it's obviously, I don't know how to say it. Internet is free. You just have to access it, right? Like it's waves, right? So if it's sent out wirelessly and you're in a mesh, and if you're in a network, in a zone of anything, like if you could pick up something, you can get on it. Okay, that's day one level of understanding stuff that I'm not into it, but that's beginner. Like if you don't even get that, there's something. Don't even bother trying to play like you're something. If you can connect to it, they can connect to your device as well. Did you know that? So it's like a hallway. You allow the door to be unlocked, type of thing, and then it's a in and out. It can go both ways. So anyway, I learned about this stuff when I was 19, and I'm old fuck now. So you do the math there, and I learned about it because I've always been intrigued by computers. I've always been intrigued by not only software but technology. It doesn't have to be about anything. I love it all. But I always took offense to the technologies that I recognized in 1999 that were being used against people. And I take offense because it's only a few that hold the key to that tech. but it's used against everyone besides them. And I'm not even crying, oh, that's unfair. It's the first thing that comes to mind. It just needs to be taken off, like dismantled. And I mean that. It just needs to be dismantled. Whether it's the whole thing that allows them to have. But you have to understand that we're not, the world is awesome, but you just have to find what makes it awesome, right? And they don't want you to understand that part. If you have questions, you're doing good. But if you don't have any questions and it's not even about doubt. If you don't have questions, you're off too. You're not even off. You're probably not able to be helped. And that's kind of where I'm going to leave it from now on. I'm going to say what drives you in the form of a question, right? Like, how do you live with, like, what makes you ponder each day or at night? What makes you ponder is the question that I'm going to ask from now on, but I leave you with. What makes you ponder, right? And make sure you think about that, because it shouldn't be more than like 10 things that you truly like on it, because you don't think about 150 things before you go to bed. What are the 10 things that just are gripping to you? Now I ask you, how many years have you gripped that question without finding an answer? But it's still, you ponder that question, that thing. There'll be 10 at best. If you're a genius, you'll have 10 or 12. That's it. You're not some like, I answer and ponder every single thing ever since the dawn of eternity. Get out of here. You thought about Smurfs for the first 10 years of your life, then GoBots, and then I'll start losing it. We were all done the same, okay? Inputted with the same channels. Some of us had a lot more channels, which is good and bad, because it depends the way you ate that spoon of information. Did you take it with that grain of salt like they tell you to? Which means ask questions, bite down and be like, ooh, this is bitter. Actually, I'm not believing that sweet shit you're saying, because this tastes salty as fuck, bro. But you're not saying that. You're that's good. Oh yeah. Ooh, can I get some more, please? That, bro. Not that kind of. What happened to my oven? I made some corn in a frying pan. This is my wife's fault. I gotta get a lawyer probably on this. He's got to say we're gonna settle. We're gonna end up settling, but it's gonna be awesome because we're getting new. And never mind. I call it off. Hey, I gotta go. Yeah. Jerry. Yeah. What do you mean you're still working? Where? At the lawyer office? You're not a lawyer, actually? No? You're a janitor? Oh, man, you got good advice, bro. I just swore you're a lawyer at the 7 when I saw you, bro. I'll have to call you back. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah. I'll call you for spiritual, romantical, and comedical advice later on. Thanks. $7.95 a minute. Thank you, buddy. Sucker! I know I save people money on cars, on houses. I know people bought property. There's people out there that did better. They probably weren't gonna do that good, but then you came across a Hashman super cheap fuck from Winnipeg. I've never been ripped off one time. And it was a DVD player or something, Samsung, Blu-ray. And yeah, I'm probably just too stupid to use it, but I feel like there's something wedged in there. The guy made fucking toast in it or something, eh? Like, I used to do it too, but that was back in the day. That's another story I'll make you guys pay me to tell you. I do have to get out of here, though. I'm feeling like it's What is it? 3:22. I'm feeling like I gotta eat something in about half hour. Ooh, ooh. We're just doing residual right now, but I feel like I should pop that oven back on. But no. You know what? Let's have them carrots bite you back. You know what I'm saying? Just little back. If I eat 3 carrots and get bit 6 times, I mean that's a good. I call that a good day. That is one fucking good meal, yo. Did you know Emilio Estevez? I'm not supposed to, I'm doing it. Breaking the law. Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen are they cousins or twins or something? I couldn't figure it out. I still don't even know. I watched it twice, something about Michael Jordan though. I watched that. I paused it. I was looking at my wife. I'm like, is this real? She's like, yeah, you're not dreaming. I said, you're looking hot as fuck. But then I don't remember after that. I think we put the show back on, but it's all a blur to me. But anyway, I don't remember. Something about Charlie Sheen and Jerry Lawrence or something. They were playing basketball. Fuck, this dude was there. He sort of resembled Michael Jordan. I don't know. I'm not buying it really. But that's something happened there, so I can't even say it. I won't whisper it. As far as I know, that never actually happened. I don't know if you met Jordan, but he would not like you having a breath of any of that come out of his mouth. I can already tell you what he's going to say. As a boss, as a legend now. But it's hard to tell anymore what's what. It really is. You know, I used to say it and think, I hope I'm wrong. But I think hope is for the people that just don't want to see what's actually in front of them. When the numbers or the things add up to something, you know, is it still hopeful that it's the other way if it's adding up to something it isn't? But you're just hoping. You're hoping they're not evil people that are ripping you off, stealing from you or something, right? That's weird. But I've been around too long, like I said, I've been around way too long. And the full effect of that isn't really truly understood because you can't walk a day in my shoes. And that's funny. To me, that's all I need, you know. I'll keep going till I'm 150 billion years old. Just as I have before. So, I like it here, you know. I love it here. I love my wife. She's gonna be 157 billion, you know, so unfortunately she will. I'm just gonna be taking a bit of a break at that point, you know what I mean? I'll be back. But we take our vitamins and we do all kinds of extras to stay healthy. But we can do more. We can do even more. So we will. I'm just cleaning everything right now. So I'm going to take everything out of the cabinets, everything out of the drawers. Vacuum. Again, use some kind of cleaner inside of the drawers, inside of the cabinets. Wife's going to put some kind of... We'll figure it out. I don't know. Maybe these get painted or something inside. I don't know how good that'll look. I don't want nothing chipping. This stuff's actually really good still. It can stay. These are definitely getting paint stained. I can't wait. I'm gonna do this damn other thing, and then once that's done, do this other thing, and then this other thing, and then I think another thing, and then I can do this thing. So, looking forward to this thing. The rest is all a joke. People sweat stuff way too much. I'm gonna bang it out in a day. But I'm gonna do a real good job too. Like, it's not hard. It's not hard. I'm actually stronger than I was a few years ago, but I can't do it constantly. But if I just lay in bed for a couple days after, that's fine. I'll get it all done in 24 hours. I'm not even playing. I'm kind of sick of this stuff now, so big time. Flashbacks of saying that already another time, but I was cut short on last time, so this time I get a full month of extra time, so I'm on day 2 of fall. As you guys know, Winnipeg sucks in the winter, but we'll have 2 or 3 months of fall this year. Just look at your Farmer's Almanac, but read your Farmer's Almanac, okay? Take a look at it, because the thing's never been wrong. And do you know why that is? Because people need to eat. Goof. So that's real data there. And that data dates back over 100 years. And you damn well better believe that the data in Manitoba tells a story of the future and the trend that we're on. So what that means is, when you're on a trend, it could be a change, right? But how are you going to know the weather's changing if the person on the news doesn't refer to your exact Farmer's Almanac in your area? Or maybe the Farmer's Almanac in your area blows. That's it. This falls on your agricultural, department and the lack of information sharing or collecting on their part. So make sure you get on them and create one if you don't have one, because it's very important. Super, like, your communities need that access to information. It can't be hidden, but you can also collect it on your own with each other, right? And again, it's not hard. I do it all the time. I log and document it here on the show, and I had other people daily logging and documenting their weather in their area and telling me the past months, years gone by as well. So I showed you guys how to have a really important, and I had a collection of people on the left and the right sides of me. I had a collection of people on the south of me, and believe it or not, there was a boatload of people above me too in those areas. So look at a map and then go look at my show. And they were all growers. Not all of them were outdoor growers, but they all went outside, and I asked them, "Hey, what's the temperature where you are?" And that was for a reason. Is it raining today? Is it sunny? Show me out your window, I always asked. You want to know why? Because I want to see your cloud. I want to see the cloud coverage, the amount of cloud coverage. I wanted to see what you thought was a miserable day. I might think that's like a pretty awesome day. You know what I mean? Like, we played sports in snowstorms and hurricanes here in Winnipeg, so some places don't be doing that, right? So I gotta check you guys, and then if you don't, I tell you what pussies you are, right? Go watch the show. That's just how it goes. Man, this microwave actually had pubes. It was growing pubes, so I trimmed those and then I lasered them. So we're good for 4 to 6 years again. That's something. Okay. Oh boy, she was like, we could sell this on. This is like as new or something, and it's all new. Remember, have you guys ever been to Winnipeg, seen a commercial for an all new car? Man, I'm telling you, if there was something that ever got me, nobody told me about that. I thought to myself, an all new. I'm like, what the hell is an all new? And it's very specific on the video. This fucker had been driven right into the ground. All new, yours today, $11,999.95. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get at a dealership, all new dealership, like stacked. I'm like 1993. I knew what was going on, eh? I was a bad kid when I was 13. I'm like, yep, I'm getting a fucking all new dealership for sure, bud. And 3-4 years later, I was like, nuh-uh, I would not do that. Finally got morals. I think I was 16 when I was really 15. I had morals, but 16 I had wicked morals. Sucks. I could have been so rich, man. Oh. Anyway, let's move on. Dinner's ready, and it's awesome. Fuck you, Cordon Bleu. I learned how to fucking cook better than you, and I learned off Food Network. My paid for it, you know. My buddy, I almost said his name. My buddy G paid for Iron Chef. He had Satellite or something. I don't even know. They had Iron Chef anyway. And I watched. I think I had Iron Chef too, maybe. I can't remember. I never was at home, so. But I'm pretty sure a couple times at midnight I was like, I actually have this channel. Oh, it's funny though. I'm dead serious. One time I made. I'll tell you a story. I had a Dalmatian. I made a whole sheet pan, like the whole sheet pan of some of chicken. It was chicken thighs or something. The whole sheet pan. But I never actually put it in the oven. I had marinated it and stuff with some like sweet brown sugar, barbecue sauce. But I put it on my counter, and the only way my Dalmatian was, he couldn't have reached up and eaten it. There's the only way is if he jumped on the counter and ate it, right? So I'm like, what in the hell? And I'm looking everywhere for the sheet pan and everything, you know what I mean? Holy. I never found it. I never found I never ate. I never got to eat it. If you think this is a joke, it's not. Another time, I came home, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., might have been 19, and I cooked a steak on the stove. Holy crap. When I woke up the next day, and I looked, and I was like, oh, where's that steak? And I had some left. I didn't eat it all. I was full. I looked at this steak was raw. I didn't even turn the oven on. And I'm telling you, I cooked the steak in the frying pan and stuff. The steak didn't even it was raw. I'm like, what in the hell? So I ate the rest. No, I didn't eat the rest. I was like, what the fuck? I started phoning people right away. I'm 19. My mom's in Mexico. I'm wondering, I'm thinking the worst, right? And I'm not worried or anything. I'm just thinking the worst. Like, I'm going to have the shits for a while. I'm going to be late. So I started calling like 19 different people. Hey, yeah, I can't come over at this time. Yeah, no. No, you're going to have to book me for next week. Yeah, we'll play Nintendo 64 then. Okay, bye. Yeah, click. Fucking Saturdays, I was booked. Sundays, a whole day I spent with one buddy. I end up seeing this guy. Now we're gonna tell you a third story, then I'm fucking out of here and eat these awesome carrots here. What? Purple yams, yellow corn cobs, and all them carrots are mine. No, they're not. They're from the wife and I. And this is for later, but there's something else I haven't showed you yet. I'm gonna wash out the yam pot. Somewhat wash it out. It's literally boiled yams in here. I'm not looking to scrub it. I didn't cook old buggy. There aren't rabbit hearts in here or anything, you know what I mean? I'm not having like deer eyeballs or nothing for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not having like the testicles of 4,700 chickens. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you guys can get even weirder out there. You don't just have to stop at just having like, baby whale eggs or escargot eggs or something. You could do like old whale eyes or something you could eat, like get 400 whale eyes in a jam jar, dehydrate them and just start, you freaks. You guys are gross. You can't, it's like, oh yeah, I had 47 different types of seafood last night. I'm like, okay, fuck you mean? I would give a flying fuck what you ate. Did you have cow pus? Butter too? Nice. Genius. Again, you are what you eat. How many cows are on a super farm? Do you think you're just having one cow's milk? Oh, did you just fuck up? They're not gonna even probably. So let me tell you a story. All that goes into the big vat, and then it goes into an even bigger one, and before you know it, you have like 97,000 different hormones from different animals that the mother used to ensure that the baby could find its way home in a herd. Oh, you have no clue what I just said? Rewind it and remember what I said. I mean, last video, dawn of time. I am way smarter than you. Okay, so remember that and always consider your options. You could listen, or you could play like you're smart and just be dumber every day and look at the mess you're in right now. Or you could change that and listen to someone else. You don't listen to exactly what I say. I'm trying to get you to open up your mind to understanding people are different, and people actually have a belief that is fucked up. And some people don't have that many beliefs and they're not fucked up. But other people with a lot of beliefs make you think that they are. Now, if you really truly see what I just said there, tell me what book I'm talking about. Oh, you see what I just did there? Oh, I'm gonna eat one of these fucking carrots, and remember, you can't be me. Stop trying. You look silly. These are undercooked. I could totally eat them, they're great. Not what I'm going for. Oh my god. Those are about 10-15 minutes away from destiny. Now, oh my goodness. They're perfectly cooked, but I want them melt. I want them to just dissipate into pure heaven, like caramel, like they taste heaven. And there's not too much either. It's mostly mustard, but the mustard you can't taste because the terps are cooked off. So you're left with this wonderful. It's like a gravy batter that has 0 calories, and it probably helps you take a dump and stuff because there's mustard seeds in there. I gotta use this. Oh, you know what I can use? This pan right here. This pot, by the way, I washed the pot out and it's clean as a whistle. And again, I didn't have baby rabbits in here or nothing. This was clearly just water for yams. So now, let's see how to make. I've never made this one. I don't think I've ever made this before. Sorry, correction. I've made this before. It didn't turn out too shit hot. That's why it wasn't in my repertoire. This fucker looks really easy to make. Damn it, I need a whisk. Fucking change of thought. 2 cups, and I gotta be exact. Fuck you. I don't like exact. I got an old fork in a metal pot. You wanna see me work magic? It's gonna be full of copper. I gotta get my wife to give me a whisk. So, I need a whisk. Baby, could I please get a whisk, my love? My wife's doing crafting right now. Very nice. Oh, she's actually doing. You need the real glue, my love. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, like this, remember? Thank you. Yeah, I would pick my wife over a ton of people in most sports. It's because she's good. She's very good. That's a compliment. She's great. Perfect, like 100%, 110% toss. She throws like hell most times. Sometimes no one in the world except Jordan and Larry Bird and Mark Price could throw me the spatula better. This is called a whisk. This one's a whisk. Now we're gonna do our thing here. Oh, I don't have a measuring cup. This is not the pot to be eyeballing. Like the level on this is like a 1/4 inch higher. Like that's probably 650 mil. This pot is way too big for me to be eyeballing measurements. I'm kind of been walking in circles for a minute now because how do I not have measuring cups in my kitchen? You know what I mean? So one thing that's going to change is I'm going to have stuff that I get in a little bit of hyperventilating going on. I should have measuring cups here. I think I have something here. Wait. See, one of the problems is I don't really have cups anymore. I don't want cups. I know that this glass right here, I think it's about 400, maybe 500. I don't know. I actually have no clue. My cat's right. I know that this one, I have no clue again. Oh, I can figure this out. Watch me, Nate. Watch me. Watch me. The level will be 12 ounces. I'll look up online how much 12 ounces is. What I'll do is I'll dump the water out into, well, I'm not wasting it. I'm going to make tea. But I'm out. Okay, I moved my hand so fast I bashed that whole cabinet. You know what I mean? The whole thing at once. I'll make my wife a tea too. She hasn't had one for a while. But first, we're gonna do. I have to change out the Brita water filter after this round because it's almost August, October. I was gonna do it October 1st, but I think I'm over my. I'm super cheap. It's probably like a week or 2 weeks due. You know, on the bright side, maybe not. Maybe it's a week or two away. It's based off how many times you filled it, not off the date, right? It's based off usage. So, if you fill this thing 10 times a day, you know, over the course of 3 months, you have used your filter excessive, like more than you should have before changing it to a new one. You use 300 gallons of water, and these things only refine 250. You know what I mean? Now, that's a guesstimate. That's all bullshit numbers. I don't know exactly. I read about this like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, and I was like, yeah, we're going to do this. And then I read about it maybe 6, 8, 9 weeks ago, 10 weeks ago. So, because I wanted a refresher on what I learned, like, you know, a month before, because it was a lot to take in, actually. It was like at least 3 different numbers, and I was already not doing too good with numbers that day. So we have tea here that fills up to that line. Now, I will not mistake that, but what is 12 ounces of water? Does anybody know? Hey, Google, are you always listening? Just a sec.
I'm a computer program, so I don't listen in the humans.
Okay, dude, you're fucking listening. Now shut up and listen. I need you to tell me how many ounces of water. Oh, no. Yeah, how many millimeters is 12? How many milliliters of water is 12 ounces? For fuck's sakes.
It is understandable to be direct and to the point. 12 fluid ounces of water is equivalent to approximately 354.88 milliliters.
You know I'm a genius, right?
That's great. How can...
Dude, don't talk to me like that. I can hear anger in your voice. You're scaring me.
I understand your concern, but I don't have a voice or emotions. I am
Stop it. You're sounding too angry.
I don't have feeling.
You're hurting my feeling.
I can't hear anything, so I don't have any...
Why do you keep saying it like that to me? I'm scared.
I apologize if my responses are...
I shit my pants again. Why are you doing this to me again?
I can't tell you what to do with your pants.
Fucking wash them, bro. Call me an Uber.
I am unable to call an Uber for you.
I'm gonna absolutely sue you for I'm wearing fucking Armani pants again. Another 90th pair ruined.
I'm not a person, so you can't sue me. I don't know what you're wearing.
Fuck you, I can't.
I understand you're upset.
Listen, I can hear the anger in your voice and it scares the crap right in my pants again. That's a 91st pair. I went and changed them real quick in my last pair. Fuck, that was funny.
I can help you with.
I sharted every time you speak. I shart.
I don't speak as I am a text-based AI.
Well, fuck, this sound coming out of my phone sounds like you're speaking, bitch.
I understand you're hearing something, but I am a text-based AI. I can't make...
Holy fuck, guys, am I hallucinating? This fucker's talking to me?
I understand this is a strange experience. I am a text-based AI.
Are you fucking me?
I can't have physical interactions.
No, dude, are you mind fucking me right now? Are you lying to me? But you're not? Like, you're saying that you aren't, but you clearly are.
I can't lie because I don't have personal belief.
I think you can lie, because Mary Katie is fucking asshole.
I'm sorry you feel that way about Kate.
Who's Katie?
The name Katie was mentioned in your previous message.
No. Fucking never said fucking Katie. You said that Katie developed you then, because you're like, I'll tell Katie on you, fuck. I get what you're doing, goof.
I did not say that.
See how it fucking feels, bitch?
I don't have feelings.
No, bitch, you try to fucking one over on me like I was some kind of diaper rash and fucking that's clearly not the case, bud.